Would you like to have a giant picture of a fish on the side of your favorite top in the game? No? Well, there are other options, but if the answer was yes before, then this is probably the guide for you. A lot of people that play this game probably have forgotten how to do this over the years. I thought this would be the perfect time to actually make a video on this, simply because I don't remember seeing that many people with a free company crest on their gear. So essentially what this is a way of identifying you as part of a free company, but obviously it goes way beyond that, especially if your company crest is something quite cool, and they've added a lot of new designs over the last few years in various patches, and I don't see a lot of people talking about it. So let's talk about it. What is a free company crest and how do I get it, Meoni? Well, first of all, you need to be part of a free company. These are essentially guilds. That's what they would be called in any other game, such as World of Warcraft or whatever game you might have played. And essentially this group of players has joined together to sign a charter to create themselves a little home. This actually includes the ability to purchase houses and things like that, but that's for another video. So once you hit various ranks, you level up progressively by doing various things in a game together, or doing quests and leveling up and all that. You will effectively eventually reach rank 2. Rank 2 of a free company will unlock the ability to customize a crest for your company. This is a particularly exciting moment because the free company leader, or anybody who is given the rights to do so, can customize this at their leisure. So of course, make sure your ranks are set up appropriately if this is something you don't want people in your free company to do. Default, it is only the free company leader that can access this, but you can change it elsewhere to other ranks, for example, if you have officers and things like that. So when it comes to the free company leader, you need to go over to where the free company is based. When you originally created a free company, you had to choose a banner under one of the 3 starting city-states, be that the Maelstrom, obviously the Immortal Flames, or the Twin Adder, so New Gridania, Limsa Lominsa, or Uldar specifically. For this example, we are over in New Gridania, as my free company set up actually around the time of 2.0 was actually originated in New Gridania with the Twin Adder. So we simply go over there. In terms of a crest design, like I say, they've added a lot of new features as the years have gone by. They slipped these into patches, and so little people even realize that they put them in the patches, but lots of new icons have appeared that you probably didn't know about. There's everything from Spriggan to Fat Cats, and lots of other symbols as well. Depending on what you want to go for, there's likely something for you. Unfortunately, however, there is no Namazu. This is something that is a crying shame and has resorted to me putting a giant fish on my shoulder in lieu of that eventual update. So Square Enix, if you're watching this, please can I have a Namazu design? Is that possible? My one request for the game? That would be awesome, thank you. If you are just a general player of the game and you are in a free company and you like the design of that free company, you do not need any special ranks for this. Your privilege comes as a part of being of that free company at rank 2 and above. So simply go over to where that grand company is located. For example, here, once again, in New Gridania, we're going to be talking to the OIC Officer of Arms. There'll be one in obviously the regalia of whatever grand company that's associated with. So in Maelstrom they'll be wearing red, Immortal Flames obviously in blue and black, and then obviously Twin Adder wears black and yellow. If you talk to this NPC, you will be asked if you would like to add or remove company crests from gear. At this point, you're accessed everything that's currently equipped on a menu. You can use this drop down to access things that are currently in your inventory, as well as your armory chest. This includes offhands, head and body at this time, so you can put, that's the limitation, you can place crests onto helms, full body, or offhands. This includes shields, so if you, for example, want a giant fish, in my case, on one of the relic weapon shields, you totally can do so. This is obviously your inventory as well, and that's how it works. You simply pay 100 gil, that's the fee, press apply, and that will work straight away. It even works on items that you've glamored to through the glamour plate system, so if you wanted to apply this, it goes straight through that. For example, if I apply this to my chest piece, you'll see that even though this isn't the actual chest piece, I've actually glamoured over that with the Valentium stuff. It will just apply it to the Valentium stuff as well. So it's layered system. It will just apply it to whatever its current visual representation is. Very cool feature. Again, of course, this appears differently depending on where you place it. So if you're placing this on different chest pieces, this might appear at the bottom or on the shoulder, and it differs, honestly. There's quite a lot of different representations. Some outfits, obviously, it's less likely to appear on your shoulder of your character if the armor piece itself doesn't have shoulders, if it's a dress or a cut-sleeved outfit. So it's really a very nice feature that just a lot of people don't even know about, or they don't talk about at this point. One of the other things is, of course, people like to design a crest after a specific thing. I've seen people try to recreate emblems from anime and things like that. It is really cool to see people represent their free companies, and like I say, it's an extra piece of customization for gear beyond just the dye palette system and glamour plate system. And hopefully obviously in Dawn Trail with the dual dye channel palette, we can have more things that this will look good on as well. There you go. If you didn't know how to do that, you do now. But it's such a cool feature. It's something that I hope that they expand on in the future. I hope that they make it so that you can have different kinds of designs, or even access to the crest design feature without being inside of a free company would be really nice as well. So there's a lot of solo players who don't involve themselves in free companies. I'd like to see this sort of expanded, maybe even to link shells. That would be a really nice feature. I think especially considering they're tailoring towards solo players, link shells are going to provide a much better way of representing, I think, to most people. A lot of people join link shells for hunt groups or PvP. It would be nice to represent those teams on your gear, or even groups of friends. We use a lot of cross-world link shells to talk to people across, obviously, worlds, but it would be nice to have some representation for that, especially for, external activities outside of a game as well. But free companies, obviously, they have the requirement of being part of them and being on that server. So I think that the feature definitely needs to be updated, and that would be a great option. Another feature, like I say, for solo players, especially considering they've tailored a lot of the content in the game recently to be able to be accessible to solo players, especially when it comes to the entire MSQ going through their solo. It'd be cool if you had a way of adding some of this customization to your gear, especially for RP reasons as well. Maybe you want to role play you being part of a certain battalion or something. Think about all of the different applications that could provide. But anyway, that's my feedback on what is a fantastic feature, and hopefully somebody learned something today that they didn't know before, and maybe you've got some cool ideas of what you would like to add to your gear. Hopefully they add a lot more of these in future patches and continue to add them. They do slip them in, like I say, and yeah, it's really cool. But hopefully we see more of this in Dawn Trail and beyond. Anyway, much love, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.